Imagine waking up one morning to find that your entire way of life is suddenly illegal. Your business, restricted. Your town, occupied by foreign soldiers. Your rights, gone overnight. This was reality for thousands of colonists in the years leading up to the American Revolution. And despite what you've been told, it wasn't just about taxes. It was about power, survival, and a radical idea that had never been tried before. So how did 13 tiny colonies go from loyal British subjects to full-scale rebellion? And why did farmers and shopkeepers take up arms against the most powerful empire in the world? Stick around, because we're about to uncover the real story behind the American Revolution. And trust me, it's nothing like your old-school textbook. Think about this. For over 150 years, the American colonies had been running their own affairs. Then suddenly, Britain decides to treat them like rebellious teenagers, taxing them, limiting their trade, and ignoring their voices. Imagine living in a country where laws affecting you are made by politicians who don't even know your name. Sounds frustrating, right? That was colonial America. At first, colonists tried playing by the rules, petitions, appeals, peaceful protests. But Britain? They doubled down, sending more troops, passing harsher laws. Then, the unthinkable happened. 5 dead, the first real bloodshed. And to the colonists, this wasn't just a tragedy, it was a warning. The message was clear. Speak up, and you could be next. If you think Britain was rolling in wealth, think again. By the 1760s, the British Empire was drowning in debt from the 7 Years' War. And they had one solution: squeeze the American colonies dry. Now, did they sit down with the colonists and negotiate? Nope. Instead, they hit them with the Sugar Act, the Stamp Act, and the Townshend Acts. Basically, a financial chokehold. Here's where it gets wild. These taxes weren't even that high. The problem? Colonists had zero say in how they were being taxed. This wasn't just about money, it was about control. And the moment the British tried to tighten their grip, the colonists started pulling away. At this point, most colonists still saw themselves as British. But then, something changed. A radical idea started spreading, and it was dangerous. Writers like John Locke, Samuel Adams, and Thomas Paine started asking a crazy question. What if we don't need a king at all? For the first time, people weren't just angry at British policies, they were questioning the entire system. And that's when everything changed. When Britain pushed harder, the colonies didn't just resist, they started building their own government. And on July the 4th, 1776, they made it official. They were no longer British, they were Americans. Here's what most people don't realise. The revolution wasn't inevitable. It was a choice. Ordinary people taking an impossible stand against the most powerful empire in the world. And they won. Thanks for watching. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button, share it with someone who loves history, and subscribe for more deep dives into the past.